What's going on, everybody? And thanks for tuning in to another episode of Married to Kaiju, where I am the rudest, crudest way you will see Godzilla, Power Rangers, and other Toku properties reviewed, unboxed, and ultimately collected. This is way overdue. It's like a month since I've done a video. I was on vacation. My wife and I were on vacation, and we just got back a couple days ago. So I have a few things of built up reserves that I need to get through and show off to you guys. But in order to do that, I have a couple special guests. I have a couple special guests, my buddies, my brothers from other mothers, joining me. We have Mr. Adrian Settle. How are you, buddy?
Doing great, Joe. What's going on, Kaiju family?
Next, we have the bearded Kaiju himself, you son of a... Eric.
Train conductor man says no.
Burn it with fire. Burn it with fire. From like the worst movie ever made. How are you, buddy?
I'm good. I'm anxious to see what you got over the last month, because if I know you like I do.
Wow. I was thinking, I was like, holy crap, it's been a month, and like the countdown's going on. I'm getting like butterflies in my stomach. I'm like, oh my god, it's been so long. I'm actually nervous again to do this because I haven't done it in so long. We were on vacation, and then just really busy prior to vacation, and everything got away from me, and I just ran out of time. So yeah, but I'm going to jump right into it unless you guys want to say something or... Okay. I'm going to jump in with just the stuff that's kind of closest to me. I kind of have it situated in a weird way. And this is in no particular order of how I got it. It's just what's closest to me. Got the Mondo, the vinyl for Godzilla vs. Space Godzilla. One of my favorite Heisei films of all time, so of course I had to get it.
Absolutely.
Because in my underrated soundtrack too.
What's that?
It's a very underrated soundtrack as well.
I think so. I do. I think so. And while GXK is peak cinema, Space Godzilla is peak Heisei. So. For those of you Power Ranger fans, they released all the comic books in the normal trade comics, but they also did these giant like compendiums. So this is part 1 of Go-Go Power Rangers with the goat Jason on the cover.
The goat.
We're not starting that conversation.
And this is issue 2. The compendium, and this is so those two cover the whole Go-Go Power Rangers series, which is pretty cool.
Cool.
Let's stick with Power Rangers. Let me get Power Rangers out of the way. I got this is so stupid. This is like literally for a baby. But I'm not kidding you. It's literally for ages 3 to 8.
Is it a little book?
It'd make me feel better if it was a book, but it's not. It's an actual toy. It's Power Rangers Scorpina. Scorpina and King Sphinx from Imaginext. And I got this for the
Steven, what's up, buddy?
What's going on, Steven? How are you, buddy? There is literally like barely any representation of Scorpina as far as toys, so that's literally why I got it. I was like, okay. And I'm a big fan of King Sphinx, and I'm also a super nerd, and oh god, I'm so stupid.
Okay, they didn't look at you too crazy in line. You're good.
Oh god, that's funny.
All right, moving on. Speaking of omnibuses or compendiums, I got the Legends of the Monsterverse. This has all the graphic novels except for The Hunted. It does not have The Hunted. And it actually comes with a new one. So this one has Godzilla Awakening. Actually, I'll read them to you.
Yeah.
If I can find, yeah. Has Godzilla Awakening, Skull Island: The Birth of Kong, Godzilla Aftershock, Godzilla Dominion, Kingdom Kong, and then a brand new story that's just in this book, and it's called Godzilla Fight or Flight. I mostly got it for the new story. I'm gonna be honest. I was very disappointed with the story. It's very kind of lame.
Oh no! Don't say
It's
that.
well, it's literally from the perspective of the fighter jet pilots at the beginning of Godzilla vs. Kong.
Okay.
So it's like there's nothing that really prolong or like moves the story. You know what I mean? It's just, oh hey, here's these characters where you didn't know their name right before Godzilla kills them all at the beginning of the film. So yeah, it was a little.
I still want it though because I've not read any of the graphic novels, and obviously
Really?
you've seen. Maybe I shouldn't say anything for the new movie just in case people haven't seen it yet, but there might be tie-ins.
There is definitely tie-ins
Definitely a tie-in.
things that, well, because the graphic novels aren't canon anymore, so they adopted certain things from those stories and put them in. We can't say what because it's too early, but yeah. But you should, even if the newest story sucks, I feel like fans of comic books and Godzilla should pick it up because it's a great. It's a great thing to have all like 6 of the stories or whatever they are.
Yes, exactly. Hell yeah.
What's going on,
Oscar?
Oscar?
What's
Up,
going
Oscar?
on?
Next, I don't remember if I actually showed this off, but I'm going to show it off anyways. I got Voltron and Voltron Lion Force and Vehicle Force, the complete series. I don't know. It's like a kid thing in me that, like, when I see the stuff that I grew up in or grew up on, that I want to get it for, like, if I have kids, you know.
Yeah, and nostalgic reasons. I mean, come on.
For sure.
I mean, that's one thing I have to start doing again, is actually getting the stuff that like I was into when I was a kid.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, I'm not going to collect like the figures or like or stuff. I'm going to get like the DVD or Blu-ray,
movies, series, all that kind
yeah.
of stuff. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So I mean, let's be honest. Physical media could be a thing of the past. I mean,
and I hate that. I don't want some company in charge of what I can and can't watch. Like, who was it? Was it PlayStation or something that was like deleting people? Like, somebody got like, I don't know, somebody said something they shouldn't have, they got canceled or something. I honestly don't know the story, but like they got booted, and I think it was Sony, maybe I'm wrong, but like they lost their whole digital library of things they had bought and whatever. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
This was a while ago. It's maybe like a year ago, 2 years, maybe 2 years at most. And I mean, I've always been a physical media person anyways, but after hearing that, I was like, screw that. I'm not ever just having stuff on digital. Like I want physical.
Yep. For sure.
Oh, you know what? Let me go through these real quick because I forgot about these. So I picked up some comics at my local comic store before I left. I think it was before I left. I don't know. It had to have been before. Godzilla Rivals, Jet Jaguar vs. Megalon.
Ooh, I haven't got that one yet.
That guy.
I am behind on comics right now.
Yeah, I am too. I didn't realize how far behind considering this stack. Godzilla, the Valentine's Day special. This is I'll be honest, I'm probably going to hate every second of this, but it's Godzilla, so I'll buy it.
It wasn't that bad. I did get it, and I did read it. So
Eric, you know me. Am I going to hate it?
I mean,
all right, that's all I needed to know. Godzilla Rivals versus Mechagodzilla.
Okay.
Godzilla Rivals Mothra versus Mogera.
That is such a weird mashup.
It
is, but Mechagodzilla is on the cover, and so I'm sure
This is still doesn't make it any better. Still no.
It doesn't. Like, that's not a rival that anybody
No!
was asking for. Yeah.
No,
No,
no.
Um,
Oh, God.
Best of Destroya,
Destroya.
which is pretty cool. Which actually, so I'm like flipping through this, right? And I see, I just had the page. Oh, here it is. I just had this page. And so this is all just like the highlights of stuff from like prior comics or whatever. There's this page here with like a Destroya aggregate in the forest. And I, for the life of me, cannot remember what Godzilla series that's from. So I'm like, man, like, and now it's been a hot minute since I've read some of like the older ones from like 10 years ago. So I'm like, oh man, I got to reread this stuff and find it. Because usually like once a year, I'll try to like reread all my comics, like the trades and whatever.
Yeah.
And it's actually been several years since I've done it. And so I need to actually get back and
Is that from when it was Destroya versus Anguirus?
I don't think so. It
Looks like Matt Frank's art.
that art.
That's like Matt Frank's art. Yeah.
Because Matt Frank was the one who did that particular issue for Rivals.
No, it's not. It's from Cataclysm, it looks like.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah. Because it's Godzilla fighting Destroya in it. So I think it's Cataclysm.
Okay.
Yeah. Collects Godzilla Legends 1, Godzilla Rulers of Earth 11 and 12, and Godzilla Cataclysm 5. So yep, Cataclysm. All right, moving on. The Justice League versus Godzilla versus Kong.
Oh, yeah.
Number 6, this cover and this cover, which I purposely, and it's been so hard, I have not read the story. I'm waiting to read it all at one time.
Ooh.
It's been very, very, very hard, but I'm sticking to my guns. I got one more issue, and then I'll be able to read it all at one time.
Is it 7 or 8?
I thought it was 7. Could be wrong. For those of you Power Rangers fans, Amy Jo Johnson did her own comic with the help of Boom Studios. Or was it Boom? It was Boom Studios and
Boom Studios.
Kickstarter. And it's a 5-issue thing, and it's meant to be a continuation of the original cast with some real life events that have happened of why certain Rangers are no longer with us. So kind of interesting. So, I got issues 1 and 2.
Nice.
I actually backed the Kickstarter, but I didn't realize that it's not going to be until all the issues are out will I get the Kickstarter, which I think is bullshit because I'm the one that paid for it. So I should have gotten it first, in my opinion.
What's the Kickstarter?
Amy Jo did a Kickstarter for the return to get that funded, and it was. But then they released it to comic books stores as well. So like I got like exclusive covers and Kickstarter only variant covers, and things like that, which is cool. But I'm like, wait a minute, I'm one of the people that helped fund this thing. Shouldn't we get it first? But whatever.
Well, it's that fine print, that's missed.
Ranger Slayer or Ranger Academy. It's a trade. I don't know. I'm probably going to hate it, but I bought it. And then last but not least, as far as comics go, Godzilla Kong the Hunted.
Yay!
Have
you read this one?
To read.
Oh, so you haven't read this one?
I just got back from vacation. Well, you know this. I just got back from vacation on Friday. I actually, and that showed up when I was on vacation. And then with it being Easter weekend, we were going to my wife's family and then my family, and then I went back to work on Monday yesterday. So it's been like hit the ground running type of thing. So yeah. But all right, let's get into. I'm sorry. I lied. One last thing.
Oh my God! Come on.
the Common Rider
Good
manga.
Lord.
It's huge.
God,
It's literally thicker than my Bible. Like,
Good God.
Jesus.
yeah,
Holy crap.
I know. It's crazy. I'm not.
Dang.
I don't know how big of a fan of like Common Rider you guys are, or Masked Rider. It's cool, but I've seen like 1% of it, and that's what was brought over to America in the Power Rangers era back in the 90s. So I don't know a lot about it, but from like the little stuff that I have seen, whether it's clips online or social media or whatever, it seems like I would like it.
Yeah. Yeah.
But so I was like, well, it's a manga and it's an American. I don't know. I'll check it out.
Why not? Yeah.
Did you happen to watch Shin Kamen Rider?
I have not seen that yet. We need to watch that in
Oh yes. Gotcha.
in July when you come down.
Yeah.
I lied. I have more books. I'm gonna go fast on these. Issue 18 of the Ultraman manga. This one doesn't matter. Big Book of Japanese Giant Monsters. My mom picked it up for me, and I'm like, cool, yeah, I'll read it. Why not? This one doesn't matter either. For those of you that read the Aragon books, I got the last one, or the most recent one. But this is I actually thought was really. It's the official novel of the Ultraman series in English.
Ooh. Okay.
Really?
Yeah, and they're also doing it for Ultraman Ultra 7. And I believe that's coming out in like a month or two.
I've not heard that.
Yeah, so I was like, that's pretty cool. And I know I'm like you guys where I really try to support the official releases of stuff from these companies, even if I'm not like super gung-ho about it, just so that way it's a success and we continue to get more. But so all right, you guys ready for the toys?
Yay, toys!
Of course.
At a Target in North Carolina, that was in the same parking lot as the theater that we went and saw Godzilla Kong, The New Empire. I was able to walk across the street, and I was finally able to find the last Playmates Godzilla figure that I needed. This is
Very nice.
the Titan Evolution one. It has the rubber skin where you can like peel it off, and then underneath it is Godzilla Evolved. So it essentially goes to from the normal Godzilla that we see in the other movies to finally being the Evolved Godzilla.
Yeah.
Very nice. That's awesome.
The one I need.
Yeah. Oh, Eric, you don't have it?
I don't. I cannot. Can't find it for the life of me. Good Lord, this is like it's like the hardest one to find.
I'll keep an eye out for you down here, Eric.
Yeah, please do.
You make a trip to Target anyway.
Oh yeah. So okay. Legit. I'm not lying when I say this. Nobody believes me because I'm addicted to Godzilla. But I legitimately did not buy these. I promise you I did not. I looked through everything of my Amazon's histories, eBay, and whatever, and I'm like, I don't know how, when, or where I bought these from, but the Mega Bloks Godzilla Kong The New Empire, the Kong, and the Godzilla. I'm not exaggerating you. I have no memory of buying these whatsoever. I'm not mad about it. I have no idea how I bought these.
Yeah, so I was at GameStop too, actually, last time I went in there.
These?
Mm-hmm.
See what happens?
I can't. I haven't been
you buy so much shit, and it's coming out of your ears.
You sound like my wife. Whose side are you on?
I love you both.
So from the theater that we saw Godzilla Kong, The New Empire in, they were selling the cups. We went to an AMC, and what I did not actually realize is that there's different cups for Cinemark, there's different cups for Regal, and there's different cups for AMC. I think it's just 3, right, Eric?
Yes.
Yeah. Or Adrian, were you saying there's more than 3?
I think I've been seeing a lot of people post a lot of different cups from different theaters, so I actually need to go hunting myself.
Oh no!
I fucking told you, Joe.
No. Okay, you came to North Carolina, didn't even bother us to know that, Joe. That's
But I'm both trying your shoe.
so. Adrian told me I needed to reach out to you, and I was planning on it, Leslie. I promise you, I was planning on it. However, I was there to see my brother, and I had not seen him in 5 years. So we were very, very like booked and busy doing things. I was kind of hoping that there was going to be like a lull in the action to where I could have reached out and asked if something could have worked out on our way there or on our way home. It just didn't. It didn't pan out that way. And much apologies, Leslie. Much apologies. So at the theater, I got the Scar King cup.
Oh, man. Hello, Landon.
Hey, Landon.
That's cool. Those are. I need those ones too.
I know I need to find some of those ones too.
I know.
Oh, son of a. Of course,
They don't sell those online, so it's hard to get them.
It is.
The Kong with Beast Glove.
Very nice.
And oh, come on. The Godzilla Evolved.
Ooh.
That's one I really want.
Mm-hmm. It's cool.
Yep. I'll go see the movie 2 or 3 times this weekend to find me some cups.
Well, buy me some too.
For real.
Alright.
At AMC, they also had this gigantic plastic theater bucket. The orange side is Kong, the blue side is Godzilla, and it actually disconnects to where you could have just 2 separate popcorn buckets. So pretty cool.
Yeah, I think that's like probably the coolest bucket I've seen so
For
far.
sure.
I think so.
You know?
I think so, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. Okay. How are we on time? Huh?
Said hello, Shingeki.
Hello, Shingeki, and hello, Landon.
I've only seen it once. How many times? I'm 3. I got 3 under my belt.
I'm 2. I'm hoping for a 3rd this week, and maybe a 4th this weekend. I'm hoping.
I have questions. What's CCP GMK Godzilla?
Yeah, they teased that actually at Wonderfest.
Ooh,
I know exactly what they're talking about. So it looks pretty crazy.
I need to find a picture of that.
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna show some of these goodies.
More goodies
from Amazon. It is the Sleeping Godzilla.
Oh,
He's so cute.
He's so cute.
He look cutie. He's such a good boy.
It's so weird that a big old box for that little figure.
I know. I don't understand. Maybe
I don't
because it's a little wider. I don't.
Maybe.
I don't get it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I do not get it either.
I need to find me a Sleeping Godzilla.
Next is the, I guess, Super Funko or whatever. Godzilla Evolved from Godzilla Kong.
That's one I have.
Yep. That's
They need to make all Funkos that size. I love the size of that thing.
Yeah, like 8-inch or something like that.
No, so this isn't the 8-inch one. This is like the 6-inch or 5-inch one or whatever. It's bigger than the normal. It's like the medium one. It's bigger than the normal, but it's not as big as the like the Godzilla and giant Kong ones. It's not as big as that, but I think they are doing those giant ones.
I was gonna say they should. Like, come on.
All right. Kong with Beast Glove.
Littler one, right?
Yep. Yeah, all of these are all of these are like the regular size.
Okay.
Suko Duko,
Suko Duko.
who my wife thinks stole the show, stole the movie. She absolutely
Oh.
fell in love with Suko. The big bad Scar King.
I have thoughts on Scar King, but I'll save it for the show.
Yeah. All of you watching, thank you guys so much for tuning in. We're just kind of shooting the crap here, talking about some things that I picked up over the past month since I've been gone. But when is it? April 27th?
No. April 20th.
April 20th?
Yep.
April 20th will be our live stream and discussion all about Godzilla Kong the New Empire.
Yep.
We will be talking spoilers then. We're not going to talk about anything now. The movie hasn't even been out a week, so go see it. It's a boatload of fun. Yes, there's things that you could nitpick and whatever, of course, but overall, it's a lot of fun. And just go turn your brain off and enjoy 2 hours of Godzilla and Kong.
Yeah.
I got a
Yes.
question from Landon. So he says, "What Playmate figure should I get if I were to buy just one?"
Good question.
If you were to buy just one,
Go with the RC then.
Yeah, go with the RC for sure.
Yeah, go with the RC. It's
well,
so
that's not
cool.
Playmates.
Oh, that's true. That's Jada.
Oh, yeah, that's
That's Jada.
That's Jada.
But if you wanted something just for GXK, go with the RC. It's so cool. It's the newer Godzilla look and everything, so that's a positive. But as for like actual everybody whip out your Jada Godzilla RC. Everybody whip them out. Let's go.
For sure. If I agree 1,000%, I agree with Eric. If you're talking like, because like what one Godzilla Kong the New Empire figure should you get this Jada, the remote control one, 1,000%. But what are you thinking if he legitimately does mean just a single Playmate?
Oh man, it depends. It depends on if you want like the newer iteration of Godzilla, in his evolved form, or if you want one of the bad guys or both of the bad guys, or it just
That's
depends
kind
on
of hard
what.
to say.
Yeah, it kind of depends on what you like or what you're kind of more into. There's not like one particular one that I think is better than others, except for I do think that evolution Godzilla that you just showed off, Joe, I think that is probably the best one that came out for Playmates, just because it's so unique. It's got a figure and another figure basically, and it just kind of melts off. I'm like, that's really cool. I love that. So
yeah, and honestly, I was gonna say that, and mostly because it's kind of like the chase figure. It's like a little rare.
Mm-hmm.
So you'll have that, but like and this is just my opinion, Landon. So take it and go and do with it what you will. If you're not going to get that, I would get the giant evolved Godzilla. Just because it's bigger, and I think that it actually looks, it's a little bit more detailed. Not that Playmates is overly detailed or anything of that nature, but I just think like it's bigger. It's going to catch people's eyes more if it's on your shelf or whatever. If you're playing with it, it's going to be cooler. I don't know, hold yard or anything, but me personally, I would go with the giant evolved Godzilla if I can only get one. I will say this: if you are not aware, Playmates is going to be releasing a giant Scar King and giant Shimo in the next couple months. So if you're like, financially you can only get one, and you're like, oh, I really want to get a Scar King or a Shimo, wait. But my 2 cents is the giant evolved. What do you think, Adrian? Yeah, there's the Titan text. Those are fun. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Those are fun.
I honestly agree with you, Joe. If we're gonna get any Playmates, I say get the gigantic ones.
Yeah.
Or even I forgot if this was Playmates or Jada also. The 2-pack with Godzilla and Shimu and Kong and Scar King. That's a really nice set. I actually had Serena get that for her nephew for his birthday, and he fucking loved them.
Yeah, that is Playmates. They're just 2-packs of their figures. So,
yeah.
I'll just say it. We'll see what we can do, buddy.
Yeah, we got you, Leslie.
Oh my goodness.
Well, Leslie, I am the one that's in charge of that show, so you better be nice to me. I still need this.
I think he was talking about the RC.
Yeah. Honestly, if anybody's on the fence about the RC, I personally think that and I don't want to speak for you boys, but I know you guys agree. I think that the Jada is so far the coolest thing we've gotten from Godzilla Kong as far as merchandise. Yes, I'm sure that Star Ace or X Plus or whoever else is going to release is going to be better, but we're also talking a $200+ figure versus a $50 figure. So, Landon, you can't. It's too expensive. Okay, yeah. Then if you're just looking to keep it on the DL on the as far as finances go, I would go with involved. Or there's a 2-pack of Godzilla Shimo or Kong Scar King if you're really looking to save money. I think it's like $20-ish or so. So that way you can kind of get 2 figures for the price of one type of thing. But what did Leslie say?
Okay, Joe, I'll be nice to you by saying something nice about you. You're alive. That's it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Oh shit.
All right. Let me bust through a couple other things.
Yeah, go ahead.
The final Funko for Godzilla Kong is obviously Shimo, which at this point I don't think is a spoiler.
No, not at all.
But yeah, very cool. I showed this one, right? The mini one, yeah. The Godzilla.
Yeah,
I think so.
Funko, but not from Godzilla Kong. It is Godzilla Ultima with Fire Breath.
Ooh, nice.
That I tell you, Ultima just it grew on me so much. I really enjoy.
It'd be nice. We got a 30 centimeter plus.
Right. I know.
Yes, I did buy this at the Target before I went and saw the movie. And no, my wife wouldn't let me wear it into the theater.
Oh, no fun.
No, I'm kidding. She was like, I don't care. She's like, I'm just not going to sit by you. So yeah, I bought that mask, and then the final thing I want to show. Unfortunately, the mask doesn't really work for me because of my beard. But it fits, but it doesn't like do the jaw roar thing because of my beard.
Shingeki has a question for you. Do you go by Mr. Joe Mama 1988?
Yeah, so back in the day, that was my channel like 10, 15 years ago. And just life kind of happened and I quit doing the channel, but I'm back now doing Married to Kaiju, and you can subscribe there where you can see all this cool stuff reviewed, unboxed. And just like 15 years ago, I still have not learned how to edit. So everything is super like, crappy quality, but I got a lot of real cool stuff. So yes, Shingeki, that is me from 1,000 15 years ago, 1,000 years ago. Yeah. I'm a little older, a little bigger, little hairier, but yes, it is me.
Hey man, you got a fan.
Yes, you do.
Much love, man. Thank you so much. That hits me right in the feels. Yeah, no, it is. It's me. It's me back from the dead. Yeah. So, and on top of my Married to Kaiju channel that I do, I also with these fine gentlemen and a few others do the Monsters with Attitude stuff, as I'm sure you are aware because you're commenting on it. But yeah, so thank you, Shingeki, so much for all the love, those kind words. There's still nice people out there. All right, the final thing, which I think is the coolest by far, especially since I'm an alcoholic. It is the Ghidra tiki mug that I can put my pina coladas in the summertime. I'm just kidding. I'm not an alcoholic, nor do I drink pina coladas, but it's super cool. I actually have the gold one.
Yep.
Like the normal one. So when they came out with this, I actually ordered this on Godzilla Day, and it just got to me like 5 days ago.
Dang.
Because they for some reason don't get me started on the Godzilla store, but it's like 6 months later than everybody else.
Yeah, we won't talk about the Godzilla store.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yes, Leslie.
Landon, I saw it 3 times.
Or
minus
for
one?
Adrian? -1. How many times do you see it?
Joe at least saw it twice. I know that for
Yes,
sure.
I think you saw it twice. Maybe 3 times.
I know because didn't you and Eric see it twice together, Joe?
No, just once.
Okay, but I know when he went home, he watched it again.
Yep.
Yeah. I saw -1 once with Eric. We drove and met halfway, and then once with somebody that I work with. So twice in total for me. Unfortunately, with my work schedule, I couldn't sneak away to watch it again. And then with it being, I work for the post office, so November, December, January, it's incredibly busy for me just with the amount of Christmas cards and packages. So I couldn't sneak away to see it a third time. I so badly want to do. I'm hoping that one day G-Fest will have it so I could see it again on the big screen.
Oh, they will.
Oh, for sure. And in fact, it actually wouldn't surprise me if it's this year.
Yep.
It better be this year.
Well, because I was actually surprised to hear this, but there's actually some fans that still have not seen it because there was no theaters even remotely close to them.
I believe it.
I believe it.
Showing it, which is I was floored. I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
Dude, this thing is so cool, but it's like ceramic and it's so heavy. You're not going to drink out of this thing.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. I mean, unless you have a straw, a big ass straw.
Yeah.
There you go.
Don't worry, he's got a Stanley.
I do. But no, yeah, that's pretty cool.
Nice.
I do like
that's
it.
Awesome.
So okay, I'm exhausted now. I'm caught up. I'm good. I'm caught up. I got nothing. Tyranitar or for alligator, pick one. Tyranitar all day or day.
Yep. Yeah, buddy. He's way up on top.
No, the other one.
Oh, I I don't know where you put him. That's the only one I see on camera.
So while Joe's looking for that, Landon, the reason why that Ghidorah is blue is because that's the original concept for King Ghidorah.
Mm-hmm.
He was supposed to be red, white, and blue, oddly enough.
Yep. Or he could have been. So just a little fun info. Boom. Tyranitar.
Oh, definitely.
Tyranitar all day, day.
AKA Godzilla as Pokemon form.
For real.
Right.
That's actually legit true that they did take that idea and made Tyranitar from Godzilla. So, along with a few other Pokemon that have resemblance of other kaiju and stuff like that. So, yeah.
Yeah, like Nidoking's Baragon.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Landon said he has not seen -1.
Yeah.
That's okay. It'll be coming to like home video here
Oh,
probably.
I think in May, right? I think I saw this somewhere.
No.
Saw what?
Yeah, I thought he probably released date for digital for -1.
No, I thought it was in June.
I need to double check. Maybe you might be right. But I thought it was May somewhere. Unless it's May in Japan.
For Ghidorah, isn't he? Oh, I have not heard that. I thought that Shin was his own
Design, yeah.
thing. Yeah.
No, what he's talking about, I think, is like early concept sketches.
Oh,
I think what he's talking
gotcha.
but what we got is how it more so materialized because of the whole suit aspect,
Yeah.
which I have no idea.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I have no idea, but that's where
we need to look into that for sure.
Monsters do Pokemon.
Dude, Monster Arts needs to get their stuff together on quality control before they tackle any other brands.
That part.
Have Haya do it. Haya seems to be good.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Internet. I saw it late.
Off Landon, which Funko Pop?
I thought mine does have the spikes on the arm spikes on there.
It says they're missing the elbow spikes.
Oh yeah, the evolved Godzilla doesn't have the elbow spikes.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. Yep, you are correct, good sir.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, Landon, you are correct. Let's see.
I is so goated. I mean, they really are. I mean, they're getting that title for sure.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
I was talking to Frank, who does Beast of the East. He's a vendor at G Fest, and he said that he's heard or noticed. Bye, Landon. Have a good night, buddy.
Good night, Landon.
That he thinks that Monster Arts is starting to step up their game because of the pressure that Haya is putting on them. And to me, I'm like, good, because that's why I don't collect Monster Arts anymore, is because of their quality control issues.
Yep.
You know?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's a good thing. It's a good, I mean, it's competition for them, but it's good for us in some ways, because, like, you know, all of a sudden you want to collect both lines and everything, and it gets a little bit too much. But this way, you know, it keeps each other in check, and it really pushes their quality. So, but I mean, I have to say though, I mean, Haya still has a better price point for their stuff.
Oh, absolutely.
So that's the thing that's getting them, I think, above Monster Arts, is that their price and their quality is top notch.
Yeah, I agree.
Godzilla 2.
Joe, how many Haya Godzillas do you have? Actual Godzillas, none. I just have the Haya King Ghidorah from 2019. Because of the same thing with Monster Arts, I was hesitant to buy a line that's so articulated because I was thinking that it was going to have the same issues as the Monster Arts. So I waited. I just recently, maybe a few months ago, I think it was, got in the King Ghidorah from King of the Monsters. So that's it for now. Yeah. That's all I got. You guys, I mean, I'm down to go for a few more minutes if you guys want to talk about anything. If not, or if anybody else in the chat has something to throw in. But if that, I mean, I'm good if you guys are, but I'm also cool to talk for another 10 minutes if you guys are.
Yeah, whatever. I mean, obviously, the biggest thing we want to talk about, we're gonna save, and then, plus it's new. So,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, I would like the Godzilla Evolved from Haya and the Shimo. I really would, and the Skullcrawler.
Yeah, I'm debating on Godzilla Evolve like as we speak. I really do. I am. The more I see the design, more I'm really digging it. So
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna get the Evolved.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
Evolve definitely grew on me for sure.
Oh, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, you guys want to give a shout out to your channels before we go?
That's up to you. This is your thing.
Yes.
We're just here.
I
We're
mean,
just here.
I guess I'll allow it.
Oh god. Oh, Adrian, you go first then, since you're above me.
All right. So of course, my YouTube channel is Godzilla Train 1090. Same with my Instagram. I was supposed to post pictures on my Instagram this weekend, but I forgot, so I will be doing it this weekend coming up. Of course, I did my review on the SH Monster Arts Godzilla, Gigan, and Godzilla Tower. So that's up and running right now. And my next review will be in 2 weeks, and it will be the Higher Toys King Ghidorah and Burning Godzilla. So look forward for that.
Hell yes. Hell yes. Easy E.
Well, I am the Bearded Kaiju. I do a review channel, Bearded Kaiju's Unboxing Reviews. Check me out there. I do, like I said, unboxings. I'll talk about the movies, anything collectibles that I get in. I unbox it, show you guys. Just some great stuff. And also, obviously, I'm on here with these great gentlemen of Monsters with Attitudes. At least once a month we do a show. We collectively get together and talk about a certain subject and stuff like that. So, but actually, there is a special this coming weekend. I don't know how many wrestling fans are out there, but if you didn't know, WrestleMania 40 is coming up this weekend. And if anybody would like, watch us. We're going to do a live stream on our Twitch channel, and we're going to be watching WrestleMania. So please go subscribe, join our Twitch channel, and you can watch our reactions as we watch it live. You can watch it with us, kind of thing. So if you're interested in that, if wrestling's your thing, come watch us get hyped about that and about Cody Rhodes finishing the story.
Finish the story.
Finish the story.
So we will be watching day 1 and day 2, Eric?
Yes, day 1 and day 2.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be a great show. I'm looking forward to
Yes, sir.
Shingeki, yes. I still have a lot of Trendmasters. I actually have a significant amount more than what I did 10, 12 years ago. We even started kind of breaking into some of the prototypes of the Trendmaster figures. So I'm very close to finishing the Trendmasters line. I would say I'm maybe 70% complete, 80% complete. So yeah, I have a lot. Actually, if you can see right over here, this right here, Shingeki, this is a maquette that was made by a toy company called Galoob. Galoob and Trendmasters were in competition for the rights to make the 1998 Godzilla toy line. And this is the actual maquette. It's not a reproduction. This is the actual maquette that Galoob made. It was hand sculpted and whatever. And they presented to Toho and Sony to get the toy license, which ultimately they decided to go with Trendmasters, or keep the license, as I say, with Trendmasters. And I say keep the license because Trendmasters had the license in the early to mid 90s with their line. Yes, they did. Yep, correct. So yeah, that's really cool. I actually have a video review of the Galoob Trendmaster, or the Galoob 98 Godzilla, on my Married to Kaiju channel, which I guess is a perfect segue for me to say that if you guys like what you guys have seen, you guys can follow me and subscribe, please, to my YouTube channel at Married to Kaiju, where I am the rudest, crudest way. You will see Godzilla, Power Rangers, and other Toku properties reviewed, unboxed, and ultimately collected. I just want to give a shout out to Adrian, Eric. Thank you guys so much for jumping on my stream here and helping me show off all this great stuff. Thank you guys all who showed up live, whether it was on my channel or the Facebook group or the Monsters with Attitude channels. Like, this is awesome. I love doing this. I love the conversations. It's so much more fun than me going, and I bought this, and then it's great. We all love it. We all do. Ask us questions and let's have a conversation. Like, it's so much fun.
Absolutely.
So yeah, comment, like, subscribe, Married to Kaiju, and follow these fine gentlemen. And follow us on Facebook actually too, because there's going to be we have a lot of really exciting things. Damn you, Eric! we have a lot of really cool things that behind the scenes we're working on that we want to get the ball rolling on, as far as really cool shows. We're all always buying stuff, so check out our channels and whatnot, but also, who knows, maybe there might be some giveaways, maybe there might be some other fun things coming up. You never know. But and then April 20th is our discussion with Godzilla Kong, the New Empire, where everybody but Leslie is invited. And we'll see you guys then. So, all right, take care of yourselves and each other. See you, everybody.
Bye, guys.
Hi, guys.